Taurus, hey, how are you? It's Lisa, and I'm going to do a general reading. It's going to be for December 2022. It's only general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. But take what does, leave what doesn't. You know the drill. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it, and you'll come back and see me again. Oops. And if you have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It really means a lot. All right, what can we tell Taurus for December 2022? Okay, all right. Got the Queen of Staffs, the King of Swords, the King of Staffs, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Coins, oops, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Staffs. Interesting. All right, let me take a look at this. And then we'll go ahead and then we'll clarify with another deck and pull a couple oracle cards. All right, let's see what we got going on. All right, Taurus, it looks like right now you're feeling really confident about your situation and whatever it is, you know, whether it's just life in general. I mean, you feel really good about yourself. You're independent. You're able to do things, get things taken care of. And I feel like you are actually, now I don't know, this King of Swords energy. Now this could be, with the Queen of Staffs, male, female, you know. With the King of Swords energy, this is coming up as like the theme of your month. And I don't know if this is a person in your life that possibly you've had a relationship with them, or you want a relationship with them. So when we clarify, maybe we'll find out. But it's kind of interesting, and I hope you can see it. Yeah, sort of. I'll have to start putting these things up because I'm looking at it, and it's like, all right, you have, oops. I'd have to start doing that way. You have like the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups right here. But this Two of Cups is coming up in the center, and this is almost like something you have to overcome. So maybe it's possible you had a relationship with them, or you wanted one, and it didn't happen, so you needed to get past it. Oops. Is that better? No, almost. I'll figure that out eventually. But, yeah, trust me, it's going this way. Anyway. Because then I do have, that's interesting too. Because then you have, all right, so you have this Queen of Staffs, this King of Swords, and then this King of Staffs. And this is coming up as something you really, really want. And it's almost like a goal. This is so interesting. It's like, so let's just, say like, the whole gender thing. But it's almost like, okay, this Queen of Staffs wants this King of Staffs energy, or person who that represents. Or are you feeling like you want to be the King of Staffs energy? Whereas, Queen's awesome. She wants to be very, she's courageous, she's confident, independent. Whereas the King energy is natural born leader, very confident, very on top of everything, can do things and know that they are going to succeed. Never even worry that they're not going to. And where this person is the one who can talk people into doing things, whether they want to do it or not, and they actually can make it all sound like a good idea. So I'm wondering if that's how you want to be. as far as, you know, who this King of Swords is actually to you, I'm not exactly sure. Because this was like a whole theme for you. So this could be another person, or it can be the energy that you were taking on at some point. And maybe when we clarify, it'll make a little more sense. But it does feel like there's a relationship you needed to overcome. Now they are like kind of like diagonal about it, but doesn't mean that's what it was. But after this King of Staffs energy, where you have this goal of either you want to become that energy, or you want a person like that. But one way or the other, you're getting over a relationship. So I don't know what happened, and maybe when we clarify, we'll figure it out. I don't know what happened with these 3 people, maybe. But again, take it as it resonates, because I don't know. There's a lot of people around you, I know that. Now you do have the 7 of Coins, and this is like something that you feel pretty good about. You had working hard, and you know that you're either going to be able to continue working hard and making something happen, or you're trying to figure out if this is worth it, whatever this is that you're like trying to build up. Something's like, all right, it's awesome, it's working, but is it really worth it? Should I try something else with it? Maybe you don't feel like, you don't know if you can continue to build up, or you really want to build it up, or if you just want to like try something else. Now this Chariot energy, this is all about being in the right place. It's all about having the control and the drive and determination to get through things. But I feel like you want to maybe you need to look for something else first. Because whatever it is that you were working on, like maybe with the 7 of Coins, whatever this is that you're working on, I feel like you need to just hold up. Don't put so much drive and energy into this, because there might be something else coming in for you that you are really going to be more happy with. But if you get too involved in whatever this is, whatever it is that you're thinking about, you'll miss this opportunity. And the weird thing is, the opportunity is the 10 of Cups. And it's right over this 2 of Cups. And this is something I feel like something that you really want. You want to find happiness. You want to find completeness in life. Not necessarily with a relationship, because the 10 of Cups to you is whatever your 10 of Cups is. It could be anything, but that's how you feel about it. So, you want something that you can look at it and feel like you are whole. And not that another person makes you complete, although for a lot of us that is actually the truth. But that doesn't mean that. Just something in your life that's going to make you feel so whole and so complete and so, blessed. Because right next to that we have the 7 of Swords. And this is kind of, I don't know why I have this all the time. Oops. The 7 of Swords is like in the area of where you're going to find support for. I'm trying to figure out how 7 of Swords could actually be a support energy. But I don't feel like it's actually that. The basics of the lying, cheating, stealing, you always hear that with the 7 of Swords. And it could be, it really could. But I actually feel like with this, it might be almost, in the traditional deck, he's actually, you see him taking the swords. He's like stealing from a camp. And he's taking them away. And I think that it's not like he's stealing so much as he's doing something different. So instead of ending up, if they don't have the swords, they can't fight with him in the war sense. So I'm thinking that this, for what you are going to find support in, is doing something different. Which is interesting, because you got the 7 of Coins. And that's saying, do you want to do something different? So I think where you're at now is you're thinking, what can I do differently? Maybe I should do something else, so it's not necessarily, not something that is, not that you don't want to do it, but you want to do something differently. Because with the outcome, you have this 5 of Staffs, and this is about, this is like people just talking over each other. Nobody's listening. Nobody's even caring what they have to say. They're just going to keep, they're talking and they're not really hearing each other. So I feel like with that energy, you don't want this, whatever this is, you don't want that to become this. So you want to do something different. So I don't know if this is just like argument between one other person and you, or just if there's a group of people in you. And there's a lot of people here. I'm looking at it like, you got people. So let's just see if we can clarify and find out what goes on with these people. What do I want to use? Okay, we'll use this. All right. Let's see. What can we find out for Taurus? I keep getting my... Get my nails done. I'm just not sharp enough to grab up these cards. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about the Queen of Staffs? Tell me about the Queen of Staffs. The Two of Staffs. The Two of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, 2, 2, 2. You know what? That's interesting. And I wish I knew numerology. Look this up, because the 3 2s and angel numbers, like I know one is really good. That's, you're on the right path. There's good things coming into you. And 2, I feel like there's still something about it, but I can't remember exactly. It just feels like you're probably making some decisions. You're trying to figure out something. You're trying to balance out things. You're trying to you're juggling and making plans. And these are not easy decisions for you. You have to think about something. And you're trying not to take other people's opinions about it, or, you want to do you, basically. And I feel like you just want to have your own thoughts in your own head, because these are your plans and you're doing what you can to get through them. Let's see. King of Swords. What can you tell me about the King of Swords? Knight of Swords. The Five of Swords. And Judgment. So I don't know who they were to you, but it looks like you might have been saying, all right, well, you might have gone through something where now you have to stop and go, wait, all right, let me just see how this worked out before. It's not going to work out well, or I don't want to go through this again. So you're reviewing past events and you're thinking, no, this isn't going to work for me. Maybe it turned into a whole bunch of, where you're dealing with the consequences to your actions the last time, and you don't want to do that again. Or maybe that's what's happening now. You're just reviewing whatever happened before and it didn't work out. With that Knight of Swords, maybe it was a different person, or maybe that's just somebody who was a little bit more like the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. Maybe it was a younger person, or because I don't know how far into the past it was. That's really interesting. Or were they acting more like that? That's kind of cool. The King of Staffs. Let's see. The King of Staffs. The World. Death. And the Chariot again. Well, it feels like you accomplished something. You were on the right path. And you were trying to, work things out when it came to whoever this King of Staffs is to you. And take it as it resonates. But it feels like there was a change that had to happen. Now, I don't know if this change happened and you then came the King of Staffs. Did you go, okay, I got this. I'm under control because you were doing all these plans and making all these things happen the way you wanted it to. You didn't want to do this again. You know, you were in the right place, but something had to change. Was that the change? Was this King of Staffs energy the change? Was this another person? Was this you deciding that you were going to be that King of Staffs? So I'm not real clear on that one. But, you know, again, take it as it resonates. It could be different for each person. But either that's a different person or that's just the way you wanted to come across instead of being, you know, the Queen energy. So what about this Two of Cups? Tell me about this Two of Cups for Taurus. Well, we got the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, the broken heart. Oh, the Three of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. All right, well, the cycle did turn. All right, your cycle is definitely turning. And this is kind of like the way you are handling the situation is going to be what is how it's going to come back at you. So, you know, you want to make sure that you don't do things that are just... Because whatever you put out there is what's going to come back. Nothing's permanent. And you want to learn from the lesson. Whatever this lesson is. And I feel like there was one. Because, you know, you had something, you got hurt. Somebody got hurt. I don't even know if it was you. Somebody got hurt. And so now somebody's holding on to things. It's not money, it's energy, it's emotion, it's their, you know, their strength, and they don't want to put out any extra time. And again, it could be you. Because whatever went on here with this King and Knight's energy, and then over here with this King of Staffs energy, whatever went on, something had to change, and I'm not sure what went on. This is really interesting. But it's a good story, but it's hard to follow. But so you want to learn from whatever this lesson is. So you didn't want to get into another relationship. And that's why it was like, okay, avoid this Two of Cups. Because whatever went on here, I feel like it was a relationship. At some point, it was definitely a relationship. But you need to learn that lesson. And that's why you didn't want to get involved in something else. So what about this Seven of Coins? What's this Seven of Coins for? Oops. That is the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Five of Coins. Oh, 5, 6, 7. You got so much, you know, I need to learn numerology because it's pretty cool. I'm going to get off here and look all of that up. I feel like you are actually, you know, that devil energy, that is almost like your shadow side. You know, you have all these doubts and all these things that are in your head because of whatever went on here. So you're feeling like you've lost something. You feel like you're not clicking the way you were at some point. So all that confidence you had, and you probably still have, you're just feeling like it's just a little bit lost. Look at that. I am looking that up. 5, 6, 7. But I feel like that's just in your head. Don't let whatever went on here make you feel like that. You know, it's not, because we are our worst critics. We are absolutely our worst critics. And you just don't want to let that happen. It's kind of like, you know, just, it's not. And I don't talk really well, do I? But I just feel like you are definitely capable of pushing past it, you know, and just don't listen to that devil energy. It's not good for anybody, you know. It's a matter of being that confident, independent person that you are. You just have to listen, but push past it. I mean, we all get those self-doubts. The 8 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 4. All right. I feel like you do push past it. When this comes about you, when this comes around, you're going to push past it. All right? You got the 8 of Cups. You're moving away from it. So whatever this was, I mean, this is so crazy. I would love for somebody to tell me this. If this resonates with you, please write me a comment. I want to know. Because I'm nosy and I want to know. But I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here. People wise, relationship wise, whatever the situation was, you're pushing past it. It's over. It's done. I don't know if you felt betrayed. I don't know if that was something that, you're just considering an ending to it. And that's why maybe that chariot energy was like, don't, you're going to miss something. Because the Fool energy this is all about starting something new. Okay, so once you push past this, there's a new beginning coming out for you. And it's just a matter of, being able to, pull yourself through it and be like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So what about 10 of Cups? Ooh. Oh. The Star, the 10 of Coins, and the Magician. Now that's nice looking. It's like so whatever bad happened, you got the Star, and the Star is like being like rejuvenated and feeling better about yourself. There's hope and there's faith, and that you're going to be able to push through and be with or who you want to be. It's just a matter of, pushing through things. And you have everything you need. 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords, and it still feels like that too. The interesting thing is like just doing something differently. Oh, the 9 of Coins. And Strength. Dude, I'm like loving this reading. So it feels like, all right, so you did what you needed to do. All right? I mean, you're feeling really good about it now, because I say you're feeling rejuvenated and you're feeling strong. You have like the 9 of Coins, your confidence is back. Probably because, you had the 10 of Coins over here, so you already had the confidence and the independence, and you're feeling good. And with the Strength, that's willpower and, being able to handle things with, with a firm touch if you have to, but also with a softer diplomatic touch if you want to. It's your decision, because you already know you have what it takes. You're going to be able to handle pretty much anything that comes to you at this point, because you've been through it. You're resilient. You're not even worried about it, because you're like, I got it. And that's probably why that whole King of Staffs energy came up. If it's not another person, it's just like, I got this. I did this before. I'm not concerned about it, What about this 5 of Staffs? Oopsie. Okay, my hands are just dead. All right. Got the 7. No, it's the 6 of Wands. The Empress. And the Queen of Cups. Oh, I love this for you. All right, so victory. Huge victory. You've been acknowledged. You've helped acknowledge yourself, so you're getting out of this devil energy. You're probably doing a lot of self-care, nurturing, and being able to handle different things, but taking care of yourself in the process. You didn't let this pull you down, and, you're able to get what you want to have and who you want to have. Whether it's another person or just yourself. You want to be who you want to be, The answers you need are coming, and the end of the tough cycle approaches. That is so cool. These are so pretty. All right. Got these. Can you see them? Yeah, it's like the full moon in Gemini and the full moon in Capricorn. And what else we got here? Ooh, can't see her. Isolation. Yeah, you're going to have time to yourself. So we got surrender, isolation, and reflection. That makes sense. I think when you're going through all this stuff, you have to surrender to, it could be just like, if you have a higher power, to God or whoever, to let them handle it, to whoever you look to. The isolation part, you're going to need some time alone just to figure out yourself and reflecting on situations so it doesn't happen to you again. All right, Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I want to hear this. If this resonates with you, I'd love to hear it. And I will be seeing you in a couple weeks, and we'll do the mid-month. All right? I hope you have a good time, good month. Enjoy. Bye.